Okay, let's start. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa amma ba'd. The topic that we are going to take today is An-Nahyu an-Tanjim wa Sihr wa Ta'zim. Prohibition of Tanjim, Sihr and Ta'zim. That's the topic. Yes, you want to read a little bit? Hamza?
inshallah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. النهي عن التنجيم والسحر والتعزيم. ولا تتبع علم النجوم سوى الذي إلى جهة يهدي ووقت تعبدي، فغايته علم الكسوف وما به انقطاع لذي لب ولا حسن مقصدي، وليس كسوف
نيرين بموجب
لأمر سوى تخويفا
والتحدد. Okay, that's enough. Let's start. Bismillah. At-Tanjim wa Sihr wa Ta'zim. Prohibition of Tanjim and Sihr and Ta'zim. So let's try to understand what Tanjim is, what Sihr is, what Ta'zim is. As for the Tanjim is astrology. Yes, Shakir? Astrology is called, in English we say astrology. What it is, هو نسبة الحوادث الأرضية إلى النجوم, meaning something that happens on this land, on this planet, on this world, attributing it to the stars. For example, saying the floods that took place in that area or that time or this time was because of the star moving into this orbit and is being in this position and so on and so forth. Meaning Havadisul Ardiyya, what happens on the earth. Okay, so this incident, if someone is relating to the stars, that is called Tanjim. And if someone believes that these stars were the reason, or they created this chaos or this zalzala or this thing that happened, then Nauzubillah, it is shirk or kufr. It will take a person out of the realm of Islam. Why? Because nothing happens in this universe, not only in this land, except with the will and permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who makes things happen in this land and everywhere in the universe. The stars, they cannot make anything happen on this land. And if someone believes that it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who created who made this thing happen, or allowed this thing happen, but these stars were reason. For example, like the fire, it will burn you. But who created the who created the power in the fire? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if someone got burned, for example, you say because of this fire. So this is reason, but who actually caused the thing to happen or the burning to happen is Allah. So if someone believes that whatever happened, it happened because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and He is the creator, or He made these things happen, but these stars were the reason for the event to take place also. So Shaykh Uthaymeen, I think he says this is also something really serious and haram. It may not be kufr and shirk, but still attributing, still believing that these were the reasons or causes for those things that happened is wrong. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not make these stars and their movement reason for anything happening on the earth. Is that clear now? For example, if it is raining and you go out, you get wet. If you drink water, yes, your thirst is gone. So this is the sabab, for example, water, sabab to remove the thirst. But yes, this is scientifically proven, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it a reason to the removal of thirst also. As for the stars, they haven't been regarded as a reason for events taking place in the earth, so we shouldn't take them as a reason as well. Even though if a person is believing that it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who made these things happen. Why it is wrong? because yes, there's no scientifically dalil, neither shari dalil to say that these stars and their movement and their position was the reason for the floods or any other things. Okay, so what can we take benefit from the stars? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned three things in the Quran. Three things regarding the stars. He said, Zeenatul lisama, وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيهَا. So the purpose of the star, one of the objective, is that they have been created as an adornment for the heavens. And for example, if you go out in the dark night and the stars are there, they beautify the heavens. So they are zina for the skies. وَرُجُومًا لِلشَّيَاطِينَ. In the same verse of the Surah Al-Mulk. Surah Al-Mulk. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَرُجُومًا لِلشَّيَاطِينَ. Meaning they are used as a bullets. Missiles, shooting stars. Okay, those are the shooting stars. So what happens, as Prophet ﷺ explained, that these shayateen go up. They climb one over another until the last one goes very close to the heavens. And he tries to airdrops what angels are talking about, Allah's decision that's going to happen in this earth. Sometime Allah lets them to pick some information. And then they pass to the next person and to the next person, to the next shaitan. And these shaitan go to the soothsayers and fortune tellers and give the information that, look, this has been decided, that this thing is going to happen, or the floods or earthquake or anything. And many times Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't want them to, what we say, to hear or drop anything, so they are shooted before they are able to pick up anything. And when Prophet ﷺ was sent as a messenger and the wahi started coming, yes, the security was tightened and the shayateen were not even able to go closer, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't want anything to be leaked before its time. Okay, so that is this, and there is another reason. Yes, alamatin, mean they are alamatin yuhtada biha. These stars are, how do you say it?
Guide.
Guide. Navigation or guide for two things. One is by these stars you can figure out the direction. Okay, before people used to have this technology also, so the travelers, they would figure out during the night, and those who travel on the sea, for example, they will figure out the direction, whether this is east, this is north, because of the stars. Some stars will appear in this direction, some stars appear on the north, and some stars appear in this direction, east and west. So directions are known by the stars, and the timing as well. Some stars, for example, they move. For example, they appear here, and by the Fajr time you see them going across the, for example, west. Okay, so if you see they are still up here in the midnight somewhere, you can figure out that it is midnight somewhere. Meaning by the movement and the position, the timing also known. I remember when we were child in the madrasa, yes, in our auntie's village, no watch and nothing was there at that time. These are the stars. Okay, they would wake up and auntie would go outside, look at the stars, and would say, oh, still there's time, let's go back, sleep a couple of hours, and so on and so forth. Okay, so scholars have said the stars, there are two sciences related with the stars. One is ilmut tas'ir. Ilmut tas'ir means this: movement, timing, direction. Okay, along with the other two benefits, they are zina and they are what we say used as a bullets or means to keep the shaitan away from the heavens. So this is ilmu tas'ir, meaning learning the direction and timing. That's fine. And sometimes you learn by the movement of the stars. They work with the timing for the eclipse. That's also known, because they know that it is moving and that is moving, and the earth will be between the sun and moon, and one will be the earth will be a reason for the eclipsing moon or sun, or vice versa. So this is also fine. So these are called ilmu tas'ir, and the other one is called ilmu ta'thir, which is the wrong one. Ilm al-Ta'thir means thinking that they have impact on the events that take place in this earth. Okay, and if someone believes that they are the one who are causing these things happen, that is kufr. And if someone believes that they are reason for this thing happen, that is also serious, meaning it's haram. It may not take a person out of the realm of Islam. And I think Shaykh Hussein may have regarded shirk asghar or something. Okay, other thing he said, that is tanjim, was seher. And the other thing we are going to talk about is the magic. Magic. Okay, magic is of two types. One is a magic that is done by the help of jinn and shayateen. Magic that is done by the help of jinn and shayateen. And the other type of magic is the magic that is done by the, meaning through the herbs, how do you say? Mysterious. Mysterious herbs. Not everyone knows about them. Okay? Some mysterious herbs or some medicine or something, mysterious herbs. Or ashab. Ashab means, yes, the leaves and these and those. Very mysterious one. We'll talk about them, inshallah, how this can be done through them. As for the first one, jinn and shayateen, okay, that's also serious and it is regarded as kufr. The magic that is conducted by the help of jinn and shayateen is kufr. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, وَمَا كَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانُ وَلَكِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ كَفَرُوا يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السِّحْرَ يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السِّحْرَ. Okay, and they would say, فَلَا تَكْفُرْ, don't love. إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ فِتْنَةٌ فَلَا تَكْفُرْ. And number of, meaning in those one or two verses, there are many dalil to say that the teaching sihr and learning sihr is kufr. Why it is kufr so? Because one won't be able. This is the real magic, by the way. The second one we'll talk. That is secondary, it's not real. Okay, the real magic is this. Why it is a kufr? Because shayateen and jinn will not help the person to cause harm to other until you obey them first. You do something to please them. And jinn and shayateen won't be pleased with anything less than kufr and shirk. They won't be happy with a human being, individual, with anything less than kufr and shirk. That is the price you have to pay. For example, Nauzubillah, they want you to write down surah with something filth, Nauzubillah. Or become naked and go to the graveyards in the midnight or before Fajr 2 hours and dance and do slaughter something for the grave or for jinn and shayateen. Meaning they will ask you to do kufr and shirk. Okay, so once you do them and come out of the realm of Islam, Nauzubillah, and become their allies or so, yeah, then they can help you causing harm or doing some tricks or bringing some harm to other people. Okay? So any magic, that is the real magic actually. That is done by the help of jinn and shayateen. You find many advertisements on newspaper, jinn and many, that he is an amil per 100% and jinn are under his possession and he will do this and he will do that and he will undo the magic with another magic. All this that is done with the help of jinn and shayateen, it is kufr. Will take a person out of the realm of Islam. Okay, this magic is of two types as well. Pay attention. First we said magic is two types. First one is by the help of jinn and shayateen. Now this one, the real magic, jinn and shayateen, is also divided into two categories. One is called takhili and one is called haqiqi. Okay, what takhili means? Takhili means a magic which is not real in the sense that it doesn't has real impact. Something is done to mesmerize your eyesight. Illusion. For example, it will make you see this one moving, for example. It is a glass, but they will do something on the eyes of the audience, and they will make intention that this should be seen by the audience that it is flying. It is a piece of paper, it is on your desk, but for other people it looks like it is a pigeon that is moving and flying. So this is called takhili. And this type of magic is mentioned in the Quran as well. يُخَيِّلُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ سَهْرِهِمْ أَنَّهَا تَسْعَى. In the story of Musa al-Islam with the magician, okay, when they all came together, so yes, Musa al-Islam said, okay, show your magic. So they threw the sticks and the ropes, and because of the magic, they looked for the people like they are moving snakes. And the whole valley was full with the snakes because there were too many, and all of them threw the sticks and the ropes. So actually, nothing happened. Okay, the magician, for they themselves, yes, they themselves see things as it is, but they mesmerize the eyes of the audience, and so that is takhili. Okay, it has no real impact. It is illusion, meaning they make the people see things in a different way. Okay, the hakiki one, it is a real magic. Okay, it is a real magic. Okay, the first one also I think is done by the help of jinn shayateen, and the second one, meaning all these two, hakiki and takhili, they are done through the help of jinn and shayateen. What hakiki means? Hakiki means something that is real, that has impact. For example, it will make a husband start hating and his wife. Okay, so much so that he cannot go and fulfill the normal right of sleep with her wife or so. And they may cause a person confused. Separation and harm and fall ill, and sometimes may die after a while. And it may make a person, yes, person, for example, being addicted to the isolation and staying in the darkness, doesn't want to come out to meet it, meaning his behavior is altogether changed. For example, you know someone, how he was, how he was, and now he's behaving absolutely different way, and for no particular scientific reason. If you take him to the hospital, okay, his blood and everything is fine and normal. So that is the seher. Seher, the definition of seher is ma latufa wa khafiya sabubu, something whose reason is hidden. Okay, so this is the real magic which got impact, and it is mentioned in the verse ma yufarriquna bihi bayna al-mar'i wa zawjihi. Okay, for example, the person may be looking to his wife, but because of the magic, for him, he can see some disgusting face or like devilish face or ugly face or something. Okay, and that create hatred in his heart. He won't be able to see the real face as it is. Okay, and this type of magic done on Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it is authentic hadith. So, and the effect was very minimum. For example, he would think that he has done something or he has taken his lunch while he's not, meaning get confused whether I have done or not. And it lasted maybe a couple of days until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent 2 angels, okay, and to show how to cure. And those,
where they put it?
Yeah, in the where it was done.
Yeah.
So the place was told to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the cure with what was the time. And exactly, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent someone to bring those stuff in which the magic was done, and that was hidden or dug into the well. So the well, yes, so those stuff was discovered, and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was opening each and reciting those surahs, Surah Falaq and Surah Nas, and he got cured straight away. Okay, another thing, scholars have differed whether magic is real or not. We said illusion and we said real. Okay, whether it has impact or not. Some people say, like Mu'tazila and Khawarij, they say all magic is illusion. There's nothing real. Okay, but the correct opinion is that magic is illusion and some magic is real. That can make a person fall ill. Okay, and yes, today's lesson is not to discuss the dalil. Otherwise, this is the correct opinion. Some is illusion and some magic is real. Another thing scholars have discussed is, can real magic turn one thing into another really and truly? Can the real magic turn this glass into a rabbit, really and truly, for good, for example, or for a number of days a week? Okay? I mean, I said it can be turned not in real, it remains the same, but for people it looks like it's jumping and it is like white rabbit or so. Okay, the correct opinion is that they cannot. They cannot turn one thing into another in real sense. Is that clear now? So what the impact they have, sometimes yes, the impact is in the mind. The perception of a person may get changed, his wanting, his like and dislike, and he may feel ill and get weaker also. Yes, I was listening a video, subhanAllah, that yes, because of this magic, the love can be increased and love can be turned into hatred. So one lady wanted to increase her husband's love for her. So she went to this magician also, and they gave her something to feed her husband without letting him know. Okay, either in water or something. But lady was a little bit clever as well at the same time. So she said, I wanted to try on my cat before.
She wanted what?
I wanted to try feed my cat, mix the powder in her food and let's see how she behaves before giving to the husband. So some portion she mixed it and gave to the cat, and she was amazed. The cat was, obviously she was attached also, but her attachment was increased. Wherever she would go, the cat would rush and follow, even into the toilet. Okay? So she was amazed that if this happened to the cat, it will happen same thing to my husband if I give. But before she was able to give, she waited a couple of days, and after a day or two the cat died. The cat died for no any particular reason other than the magic that she fed. So she said, no, I don't want to kill my husband. Whatever I love, affection he's showing to me, that's enough. It may happen to my husband as well. Yes. Okay, so we talked about the real magic. Come to the other type of magic. Dies through mysterious herbs. Okay, Sheikh Uthaymeen says that yes, there are some akakir, adviya and herbs and plants and this and that. That may also change a person's perception and wanting and love and hatred also. Obviously in the human mind there is happy hormones and there is this hormones and that hormones. So it may trigger something and make a person feel, how do you say, tipsy or nozilla. And yes, make him show more affection towards his wife and vice versa. Not everyone knows, but it is possible. What's the ruling with the second one? I was amazed that Sheikh Saleh Fawzan said this is also kufr also, but the Sheikh Uthaymeen's opinion is more true. He says it is not kufr. It's not kufr, but if you are trying to cause harm to other people, yes, you're doing something wrong, it is zulm. Okay, with those ones, if you're using for good purpose, you have knowledge of those mysterious also. If you are using with good intention and to benefit people, that's fine. There's nothing wrong. But if you are using to harm someone or to cause separation or to make someone fall ill also, this is zulm. Okay, it is not kufr because it's not done through shayateen. And shayateen, why it is kufr? Because shaitan make you do those acts that takes you out of the realm of Islam. They won't listen to you or help you until you have submitted to the will. Okay, come to the ta'zim. What ta'zim means? Charms. What charms means? Stupid. Taviz. Okay, charms.
Lucky charms.
No taviz that.
Houses. The one you write Quran and you put in your pocket.
Okay, mostly in your something.
Yeah, lucky charms. They call it.
It's not like amulets. Okay, amulets and charms. What's ruling about it? Be careful. Some people may say, okay, take this charm of this taviz or amulet, and yes, it will help you against your disease, against your depression, this and that. Most of the cases, those people who write something, it is gibberish. Okay, open them and see, it is boxes and sometimes name of shaitan, seeking help of shaitan, name of Fir'aun is true. Most of the ta'wizat that people charge you money and make a little bit amulet to hang in your or put here on your arms, most of them ta'wiz contain shirkiya and kufriya, what we say wording, or these mysterious boxes they say Naqsh Sulaimani or something, and Nazbillah Sulaiman and some didn't practice them. Okay, what's the ruling regarding them? If there is a name of shaitan and seeking help from shaitan, that's also serious, because there is kufr and shirk. You're not supposed to call upon shayateen to help you. Okay, what if it is done through Surah Fatiha? This is not kufr and shirk, but still not good. Still not good, because you read Surah Fatiha and seek cure through recitation. When you write down in a piece of paper and hang in a form of amulet or so, it is disrespect to the surah, because sometimes you sleep, not sometimes you sleep with it, and you go to your wife, for example, you go toilet having those taweez in your, and Quran, I mean the shifa is not by hanging the, now Quran can be done in a small chip or so. So by hanging Quran in your neck, it doesn't mean that you will get a barakah also. The barakah comes by believing in it, reciting, acting, and so on and so forth.
What about reading or put it on water or something?
That's fine.
That's okay.
Reading on the water and drinking.
Yeah, but
Okay.
read what?
Read Surah Fatiha and the other surah.
What's other surahs? The last one.
Last one, Ayatul Kursi, or the other dua, Azhabil Basa Rabbanas, and many other duas.
Is that okay to do
That's
that?
fine.
What are you saying? Dip the paper in the water?
No, he's saying reading.
Imam Sahib.
Probably clearer.
Yes.
I spoke to one alim, he said that Aisha radiallahu ta'ala used to write ta'weez, used to permit it. That people write Quran on paper and they use it like ta'weez. And he said that is the opinion before Imam that it's permissible.
Okay, there is ikhtilaf. I'm not sure about the four Imam, but among the companions, yes, there is ikhtilaf. Some of them have allowed, majority of them not. And the correct opinion is not. Why? Because of these many reasons I mentioned. Ihana, disrespect of the Quran, obviously because you have, all the time you have, even when you go in toilet. And the barakah cannot come by hanging. The barakah comes by recitation and believing and acting and listening and reading and so on and so forth. Okay, let's take the poetry now. So you got the idea regarding Tanjim, Sihr and Tazim. Okay, he's saying وَلَا تَتْبِعِ إِلْمَ النُّجُومِ سِوَى الَّذِي إِلَى جِهَةٍ يَهْدِي وَوَقْتٍ تَعَبُّدِ, meaning ilm nujum, learning about the stars. Okay, don't try to read in the stars anything other than these three, that they are zina, they are rujum, and they are alamat, meaning by which direction and timing can be known. فَغَايَتْهُ إِلْمُ الْكُسُوفِ وَمَا بِهِ, and learning when the eclipse will happen, that's also fine. And nowadays, how they announce a month or a year before, because they know that this movement and this happen and this will come between them, and that's how the eclipse happened. He says that's also fine, there's nothing wrong, except for these things that is allowed. Don't read anything other than these 3-4 things. Don't say that they are the one who are bringing this, causing these what we say incidents happen. Neither treat them as a cause. وَلَيْسَ كُسُوفُ النَّيَّرِينَ بِمُوجِبٍ, and if a sun or moon eclipse happens, okay, they don't bring anything. They don't bring anything except that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it happen in order to scare you. تَخْفِيفًا وَالتَّحَدُّدِ, meaning the eclipse happens, why it happens? Because as Prophet ﷺ mentioned, they are ayatani min ayatillah, they are signs of Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to alert you or warn you. Okay, this shows that even these big creatures are under the control of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can snatch away, take away their light anytime He wants. And what is required? That you go, pray, and make dua, and istighfar, charity, and that's it. These are the few things that have been mentioned, especially prayer, salatul kusuf al-kusuf. So that's what he's saying. Laysa kusufun nayyirin. Nothing, mean there's no other reason for this kusuf except for takhfif and tahdid. And whoever says anything more, then disregard. For example, it says it is a sign that a great person is born, or it is a sign that a great person is passed away. What happened? It coincided with the death of his son Ibrahim, and people started saying, okay, the sun has eclipsed because of the death of Prophet's son. Prophet ﷺ said, no, it doesn't happen because someone born or someone has died. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who makes this happen. And when it happens, then turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, وَكَذِّبْ بِأَحْكَامِ الْمُنَجِّمِ وَرْدُدِي, meaning whatever munajjim, those expert in astrology says, disregard. وَصَلِّ صَلَاةَ لِلْكُسُوفِ, read Salat al-Kusuf when it happens. Okay, that is what has come to us by authentic chain or by Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prayer. Okay, Salat al-Kusuf and Kusuf is done when this happens for that duration. It is a long prayer, 2 rakah, with a multiple ruku in one rakah. We have done sometimes in Cumberland. Okay, ومن تبدو منه سهرة كركوبه الجماد فتصري تحته كأم الردي. He is saying anyone who is showing magic by making something moving, the illusion that we said. And someone claims وداوى اجتماع الجن في طاعة له, and someone claims that the jinn is under his control or listen to him. So what's the ruling regarding these people? Or someone claims that a star speaks to him and they give information. Some people claim the stars speak to him and gives us information what's going to happen. So he's saying all this is kufr and وَبِالسَّيْفِ فَقْدُدِي, and these people in Islamic countries should be executed. In Islamic countries where the Islamic law is applied. Okay, so you got the ruling of Sihr. Sihr that is done through the jinn, help and jinn and shayateen, it is kufr. And what is the punishment? That they should be killed until they do proper tawbah also. And even the ikhtilaf is the tawbah is accepted, should be accepted or not. Okay, and if someone says the jinn is under my control, Sheikh Salih Fawzan said that is also kufr, that takes a person out of the realm of Islam. And if someone says, oh, the jinn that listen to me is a Muslim jinn, then what? Okay, where is the dalil to say that he is Muslim jinn? Okay, someone may come, shaitan and deceive you, say I'm Muslim. So yeah, with the intention that you become friendly with him, and he may not ask you directly to do something dodgy because you'll figure out that you say no, he's not Muslim if you ask him, but gradually he may. And I mentioned the story somewhere, Shaykh Hussain Taymiyyah, someone mentioned that shaitan came in a form of a nice person, and see how they're planning, how long it is. Like many disbelievers, they plan very ahead. He came in a given community and started praying and staying in the mosque for most of the time and showing extreme righteousness. So much so that people started showing utmost respect to him. Okay, so he stayed maybe for a couple of months or so. And one day he claimed that he's paralyzed. One day he claimed that he is paralyzed, cannot move anything. Okay, at that time there were no scanning or something to figure out whether there's a clotting in the brain or not. No, these things only happened recently, these equipments. Okay, so he claimed that he's paralyzed. And people, because of him thinking he is very righteous, and that's how he lived for the last few months or so. Maybe, I'm not sure about the timing, maybe a few months or a year or so. Creating that trust in the people's heart and respect. Okay, the people were coming and trying to help him, doing massage with the oil and many tricks. And month passed by. Now he's using his trick. He's saying, look, you people want me to become healthy as I used to be, and you tried all the tricks, nothing is working. But there is one thing, if you take me to the grave of the Mazar or so and so forth, okay, as soon as you take me to there, even before asking the person to give me cure, so by the barakah, I will become normal. I will become normal. Is it clear now? So after staying with them and showing religiosity and living a very righteous life or so, in order to build that trust, and straight away he doesn't say take me there. First he lets them try all the tricks. Okay, all the medicine will only work if he's really paralyzed. All the medicine will work only if he's really paralyzed. If you're pretending, when people are there, you're laying down and not moving, how can they figure out? There's nothing. He was shaitan. Later on, he said, okay, take me to the grave, and because you people are so eager to help me, and you will see the impact. So they took him, and then he stood up and started moving, acting normally. And what happened there? The people's Aqidah got corrupted, and they started believing about the charisma of this person and his barakah. So he came back with them, stayed a couple of weeks or so. He said, look, I spent a lot of time. Now it is time for me to go back to my people. Okay, thank you for your help and looking after me and this. And then he disappeared. He can take a human form. He can come in a human form. Okay, so we talked a lot. Okay, let's finish quickly without reading. And if someone just claimed that he has got magic, but he hasn't practiced, meaning he hasn't done it upon anyone, what's ruling? Okay, there is ikhtilaf. If someone says that he can do magic, even though practically he hasn't done, whether he should also be executed or not. Okay, there are two opinions. They say he has made a claim, but practically he hasn't done. So just by claiming that he has the power, he doesn't become kafir or doesn't deserve to be killed. Other opinion is that yes. Okay, what are Ahlul Dhimma? Who are the Ahlul Dhimma? Those disbelieving people living under the Islamic country, okay, and their wealth and everything is protected in return that they will pay certain tax or amount of jizya. Okay, so if any one of them claims or happens to be magician, what is the ruling? Does he also be killed? Okay, the author is saying he should not be killed, but yes, among the Khalifa, people of authority can impose certain punishment. Where is the dalil? The dalil is the Yahudi who has done magic on Prophet ﷺ, and companion said, O Messenger of Allah, shall we bring him to account and shall we kill him? Prophet ﷺ said, no, leave him. As for me, I've been cured. The problem is sorted out. From there he has taken the dalil. Okay, what's the ruling about Arraf and Kahin? Who is Arraf and who is Kahin? Okay, these are fortune tellers, soothsayers. Okay, if they claim that they have knowledge of future, future, that's also kufr, because no one has the knowledge of ghaib except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if they have connection with the jinn and shayateen, the same rules apply of the magician. Okay, can magic be undone through another magic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying can it done. What is the ruling? What is the ruling if someone has been affected magic? Can we take him to another magician and say, undo this one?
No.
No. Okay, they may undo it, but religiously speaking, it's not allowed. So how the person affected magic should be treated? Through Quran, through Ruqya. Through Ruqya. And there are some professional people do Ruqya. Yes, they are meaning, yes, the person should be treated through them.
How do you know if somebody's got magic on them?
Okay, there are some symptoms.
Sorry?
There are some symptoms. For example, he's not behaving normal.
The character change.
His character change. He likes to be isolated. He wants to stay in the dark, no light. And yes, behaving and everything is normal physically. He doesn't want to listen to the Quran, for example. Meaning he hates or dislikes. Okay, so magic should be treated through Ruqya Sharia, not through another magic. Okay, what about the Ruqya? If Ruqya is done through Quran or through Sunnah to help other person, there's nothing wrong. Rather, if you can help other person through Ruqya, go ahead and do Ruqya. And if someone is doing Ruqya in a gibberish language, where the meaning is not clear, avoid. The type of Ruqya is doji one, and one should avoid. Ruqya need to be done through Quranic verses or through Arabic, through the du'as of Prophet ﷺ, or through a language where the meaning, everything is clear. For example, you don't know Arabic, you are making Ruqya, saying, Allah, cure him, in your own language, Urdu or English, that's also fine. Oh Rahman, okay, I'm asking you to cure this person, I'm making dua, and the other language, the meaning should be clear, and no shirk is involved. And if it is done with a language that no one knows what being said, or be sure that there is something wrong, or the person may be calling upon jinn and shayateen and seeking the help. Okay, I remember when I was a child, a person was bitten by a snake. Okay, and some Raki came, not Islamic Raki, the other one. So we went to see the tamasha. Okay, what happens? I still remember that he used to say something, and at the end he said Duhaire. Okay, it is a Hindi word. So he would mention some bird's name and this name, because these snakes are afraid of some specific birds or so, like eagle, and then he would ask the help. I said, this is the Shirkiya Ruqya. This is the Ruqya Shirkiya.
Yeah.
Maybe he was calling upon shayateen as well at the same time. But only thing I understood, Duhaire. Duhai means you are asking help. You're mentioning those names of birds and mongoose and shayateen and so, some things from which these snakes are afraid of, and then you're seeking the help. So this is the shirk. And I don't know what happens. Jinn and shayateen are involved. Sometimes the snake may get cured or may speak or something, do this times and seek help at this times or that time. They keep doing and doing until he's happy. And shaitan can suck the, what we say, can suck the poison. If they can run in our body like blood, they can suck the poison, take away. Yes, sir, they can do so. Okay, so these are little bit rulings regarding tanjim, astrology, magic, and amulets and charms. And obviously, the more knowledge you have, the stronger your iman is, the better you understand Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are far away and further away from these things. Only those people who are ignorant, okay, it is easy for shaitan to trap them. Subhanakallah bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.